So with this disease, Behçet's, that I have, there were and still are many restrictions that I have faced with it, in the sense of what I was able to do and what I wasn't allowed to do due to it causing further problems for me. For instance, all throughout like my primary schooling, I wasn't allowed to do gym. I wasn't allowed to play sports because it could lead to bruising, which would eventually cause clotting for me. And that kind of almost carries into my adult life because um, for like job searches and everything, I have to watch out what kind of jobs that I have, in the sense of I can't be working with heavy machinery. In the event that I would ever get injured, I could further harm myself with my health condition. I could get cuts or bruises, whatever it would be, and that would be a major health problem for myself. So I've had to have that in mind looking forward. And also, being a university student, one of the main problems that I still face with my condition is every 7 weeks I get a medical treatment, but sometimes things just are weird and my body likes to flare up, and there are times where I physically can't walk or I have to use an assistive tool, like before I've had to use wheelchairs or a walker. Luckily for Slippery Rock, they provide things like the Happy Bus and they accommodate these kind of situations. However, there are times where I missed classes or I had to call off work because of a flare-up where I couldn't move. And looking forward in the actual like job market, I have to be careful with these kind of things because it's something that could eventually harm or like be like a restriction in the sense of what kind of job I can have, who's going to take me, and stuff like that. And also, as a university student, not that this is a huge matter to everybody, it's more of like a privilege to be able to study abroad, but that is something that I could never consider because of my health conditions. You know, how am I going to get my treatment, my medicines, and what if I were to get into a flare-up, what do I do overseas? You know, there's a lot of different discrepancies when you have a health condition that is chronic that a lot of people don't even notice that you actually live with daily. And I think that has been the biggest problem that I've had to overcome, is not have the disease define who I am, but more so I define myself. And yeah.